Welcome to my studio. It's Marie Camenares and I'm here for Sachem Library. I'm going to be demonstrating to you a flower market bag that you can take home and do for yourself. So with that, I'm going to show you the different bags and what's in it and how we make the flowers. This is the bag that you'll be getting, and it comes in this beige color. It also comes in navy. It comes in like a turquoise blue and a mossy green. And let's look inside and see what you've got. So in here, in the bag, you'll be getting a piece of material, all sewn, a tube or a sleeve, if you will, that you're going to be using to put it together. We'll put that aside for now. Also inside the bag is a little bag with all little raffia ribbon and little sequences and my business card, just in case you have any questions. You can email me, a little cardboard disc, and some tan raffia as well to make additional bows with. You'll also get the instructions, how to put everything together. So with that, we're going to start with putting together the flowers. I'll put the bag aside for right now. This is what the flowers are going to end up looking like. We have some looped petaled flowers and some flat petaled flowers, and your tan raffia ribbon. This is what the bows will look like, that you can, if you like, you don't have to, but you can hot glue them to the back of your flower. You're going to use this little disc, this little cardboard disc, to assemble the petals on. So the first thing the instructions tell you to do is to take the colored raffia ribbon, which I have here, and it tells you to cut 6 pieces, 3 inches, which I have done here, and 5 pieces, 2 inches. You have more than enough raffia ribbon to do more than 6 and more than 5, but for this demonstration we'll go according to what the directions says. Now, the next thing you're going to do is take that piece of raffia ribbon and you're going to just pry it very gently, pry it open. And if you rip it, not to worry, there's plenty there, so you won't be worrying about that. Okay? And you can use, which is not included, your tacky glue or your glue gun or any additional sequences or buttons or whatever that you have at home that you may prefer as in addition to what I've provided. You're going to take a little bit of glue and you're going to put a little bit of glue onto the bottom part of that piece that you opened up. Just squeeze a little on there, and you're going to fold it over and glue it to make a loop, just like that. Very simple. So I went ahead and I did the 5 smaller ones, and I did the 6 larger ones right here, and I'm going to show you how to put this together now. Now you'll need your cardboard disc. I'm going to use the glue gun because it goes a little faster. Put a little glue gun with put the glue gun and put some glue down on the disc with the glue gun and start layering your petals. It's that easy. You're going to start with your larger petals first, and the smaller petals will go on the inside. So we've got the 6 larger ones done, and not to waste this one that we just did the demo on, how to fold it, I'm going to add it in anyway. Okay, and now we're going to go around with the smaller ones. If you want a larger flower, you can do larger strips. They're completely up to you. Got one more small petal. There we go. And the last thing we're going to add to this flower is the center. There's different kinds of centers that I included in the kits, but if you have something that you want to embellish on it, that's completely up to you. Go ahead and be creative. Take off the little plastic in the back and just drop that in. And it's as simple as that. What you're going to do afterwards is get a toothpick. I'm going to take off the little glue strands. Get a toothpick and just open up the petals to make it more fluffy. And you have one completed flower. When this is all dried or set, what you can do is you're going to take this bundle of the tan raffia, just make a simple bow with it, and you can hot glue that to the back of the flower. Okay, let's move on to the next type of flower, which is this one here. Isn't that pretty? So you're going to take the colored raffia ribbon of your choice, whatever you like. You're going to cut it into equal lengths. Don't open this up. This one doesn't have to be opened up. You're just going to take that disc that's included. You have 4 of these discs in the kit, so you have plenty to make more than 3 flowers. And you're going to just put a dab of glue in the center. You're going to take your ribbon and you're going to lay it down so that the disc is in the center of the ribbon. And then you're going to take your glue gun and you're going to put down another little dab of glue. And you can use your tacky glue if you don't have a glue gun, or if you prefer not to use a glue gun, or if you want to do this with your children and you don't want them touching hot glue. This works well with regular glue too. So you're going to keep this process going of putting down a little glue and layering your strips of raffia ribbon down, making sure that that little center of the disc is lined up in the center with your raffia ribbon. And just keep layering it and just go round and round and round and round. And you're going to crisscross just like that, and just keep working it. You can actually go around here with a little bit more glue, and then just keep working it and building on it just as much as you like. You can use the whole strip to do that, or if you want a smaller flower, you can use less. It's completely up to you. Let's do a couple more. Got a couple more here. I'm going to use them all up. And then lastly, what you're going to do is take a little bit more glue to put in the center. Take your embellishment, your little sequence or your little button or whatever it is that you like, and stick that in the center. And then once that's all set and dried, you're just going to trim around so that the petals are even and they look like the petals that we're seeing here in the samples. Okay, so we have our flowers all done. Let's clear this up and get on to the assembly of the bag. So what we're going to do is going to take our bag, and you'll see in the bag I have a black cord that is glued to both sides of the bag, and this is why we're doing that. We're going to take our sleeve that comes with the bag. We're going to open it up. It has one seam. You're going to slip that bag into the sleeve, into the tube. You're going to make sure that the seam on the material is lined up with any side of the bag, any side that you want, but make it on the side. Then you're going to gather the center, take the material, gather it, and you're going to tie it into place with that string that's there. Just like that. Make a nice firm knot so it doesn't unravel. You're going to flip it over, and you're going to do the same exact thing on the other side. Gather it up, and tie it tightly, just like that. That is the first thing you're going to do. Now, what you're going to do is just line up the top part of the material with the top part of your bag. And now here, you could either get out your glue gun again or go onto your sewing machine and just stitch along this edge, or hot glue along this edge right in here, clearing the zipper, clearing the handle, just a few inches. You just want to make sure you're tacking everything in place. One side, flip it over, line it up, do the same thing on the other side. Stitch it or hot glue it or glue it in place. And you can make sure it just goes just a little bit over the bag so you're not seeing the top part of the bag. Okay, we have that done by the magic of video, and I have stitched this. You can stitch it first or you can gather it first, but I just unraveled it just to show you. I gathered mine first just like I showed you, and then I stitched, but if that's more difficult for you, you can do it this way and then gather it. Okay, now once that's complete, once you have that complete, all you're going to do is you're going to take a little bit of hot glue. Also make sure this is sturdy and in place and it doesn't come out. I'm just going to tie this a little bit tighter because I just want to show you where the flowers will look pretty to put down. So then what you're going to do is just arrange the flowers however you like. You can put one in the center. I think that looks really pretty that way, and maybe another couple that go down from that. You can put them on either side this way, whichever way pleases you, and just hot glue these in place. They will not come out once they're hot glued. And that's it. That's all there is to it. I hope that you enjoyed this demonstration. I want you to stay healthy and safe. Bye for now. Marie Camenares. Bye-bye.